Hey Cancer, this is Alex. Hi. I'm here to bring you your weekly love reading. I hope you guys are doing well and taking care of yourselves. This reading is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or anywhere in your chart you may have Cancer. It is a general reading, which means that it's not going to resonate with every Cancer on the face of the planet. If it's your situation, cool. If it's not, don't try to make it fit. Okay? Energy is fluid, so it can be reversed, and it is genderless. Okay? And last but not least, if you guys are interested in a personal reading, my contact details are below. And if it resonates, don't forget to like and subscribe. Trying to figure out your next move. Ooh, nice. One of my last videos, they're starting to run together, was me saying to you, Cancer, clearly to decide what it is that you want so it will come to you, kind of like the romance oracle card. And I do kind of feel like you're working on that. You're working on your wishes and desires and what it is that you feel will make you happy. You have interference here from this page and or this King of Wands. I do feel like you have somebody who's lingering around in your energy field. It feels sexual, like there's some sort of sexual chemistry or attachment or attraction to you, right? They just can't get over you. They just can't leave you alone. They just can't live without you. Let's just keep it real, okay? But also at the same time, you know, this person continuously disappoints you, right? And I do kind of feel, especially here with the King of Swords, you know this person is not who you want and or need. Not only that, but what I also just got as well is that, you know, for you, Cancer, you could have challenges getting this person out of your mind. You could be thinking about them a lot. Let's just say that. King of Swords and Queen of Swords. King of Swords, Queen of Swords. Ooh, Ace of Cups at the bottom. That just kind of says to me that this is one of those situations where it's like you love that you hate that you love each other. You know what I mean? You hate that you love each other. Not only that, I only see one King of Wands here. So if you're a female, you could have two male options. Or if you're a male, you could have two female options, male or male. Again, energy is genderless, okay? So take it as it resonates. But I do kind of feel like you are getting honest about who it is that you want and or need, and you're trying your hardest to keep this King of Wands out of your life and out of your energy field, but it's like they always seem to kind of quote-unquote creep their asses back in. Not only that, but you know you don't want and or need them, but to an extent you could have great love for them as well. You know, with the Seven of Wands and the Fool card here, this is Aquarius, this is Scorpio and Cancer, and this is Aquarius here as well. So you could be dealing with somebody with Scorpio or Aries in their Venus position, or also Aquarius in their Venus position, right? So I do kind of feel like for a lot of you guys, yeah, you're getting real serious about really getting down to the business of finding what it is you want and need that mean the most to you. With the Star card and the Judgment card, this is going to sound crazy, but I'm hearing when I was growing up, when I was a little girl or when I was back in high school, I always had like, you know, I was always dreaming about Michael Jackson or, you know, okay, wait a minute, that's a different era. Or Justin Timberlake or one of the Backstreet Boys, right? I feel like you had long ago this image of the perfect mate. I feel like to an extent, Cancer, that's where you need to start from when it comes to who you want, who you need, who's going to fulfill your heart's desires. Okay? With that Judgment card there, that says to me resurrection. That says to me, you know, kind of making a final decision. It's like, that's my final answer. We're going with it. You know, because I'm only interested, I'm hearing I got to get back to what's going to make me happy is what I'm getting. Right? Now, of course, y'all know like I know, right? As soon as you put your foot down and say, you know what? I'm not dealing with this situation. I'm not dealing with this person. What happens? The person and the situation brings their asses back, right? So now you get a call or you get a text message or you get some sort of message from your person like, hey, you up? What you doing? You know, it's been a long time since I seen you. Oh yeah, and the last time I saw you, you did look good, right? There's that one freaking message that just hits that spot inside of you, Cancer. And now all of a sudden you're like, well, I could still want what I want, but let me see what John is doing. Let me see what John is gonna do. Let me see if he's changed. Let me see what he's talking about. By the way, Cancer, that's what always draws you back in. That nosiness to see, let me see if they change. Let me see if they want me only now. That's what always draws you back in, right? The Three of Pentacles says to me, yeah, you try to figure out if this, message that you're getting from this King of Wands, yeah, is it about sex? Is it about, some passionate, fiery, emotional stuff versus relationship stuff? And we'll simply say to you, Cancer, yeah, it is. This King of Wands, he's supposed to be the playboy of the tarot, right? He's the one who all the ladies want, and he look good, okay? He is my kryptonite, okay? Is what I'm getting for you, Cancer. But to an extent, I'm hearing that you have to learn how to work this King of Wands, because he comes in and he hits you with that 1-2, 1-2 passionate punch, and Cancer, you are down for the count. Okay, you start getting that whole Beyonce, oh, he looks so good, I may have to buy him a sweatsuit, right? Like you just kind of, I'm hearing fall victim to it. So when it comes to like the Three of Pentacles, I'm also hearing let your friends help you. When it comes to the Three of Pentacles, I kind of feel like to an extent, you're going to have to manage this King of Wands. He could come in all fiery, hot, passionate, and bring me to my knees on Thursday. But honey, on Friday, a bitch is back to work. Okay? That's, I feel like, how you're going to have to handle that King of Wands, Cancer. Okay? Now, with the Five of Cups and the Queen of Swords, this is what you've been doing all along. He comes in, he brings you to your knees, then he dips out, you break down. It's like, fuck him, I'm not dealing with him no more. Let me go ahead and get my shit together. Let me cut him out, cut him off, block him, this, that, or the other. And then you put yourself in a position for new love and new romantic opportunities. I'm also hearing too with this Eight of Cups, that's kind of why I paused a little bit, because I feel like some of you guys are in denial. I feel like you got a shitload of love for this King of Wands. I'm sorry, guys. I just have to keep it real. I feel like you got a shitload of love for him, but to an extent, or you may feel he doesn't feel that way back, like it's unrequited, or the amount of love you have for him, he may have minimal love for you. I mean, the King of Swords ain't got shit. He puts love on the back burner. Okay, he gets down to business first, and then love. Okay, if we have time for it. But you being a water sign, Cancer, love comes first, second, third, and fourth. You know what I mean? So to an extent, I do kind of feel like a part of this disappointment is the fact that you keep giving this King of Wands your heart over and over, and he's not necessarily giving you the same back in return. Now, again, for those of you guys, because I know Cancer tends to be incredibly emotional. Plus, you guys, tend to cling to your partners and your mates, right? So the way to satisfy that, again, is give yourself a time frame or an expiration date to your clinginess. So like I said, if he comes in on Thursday, he brings you your knees, he sets your hair on fire. It's like, whoo, child. Okay? But Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, honey, we get back into the hunt, right? Looking for somebody else, somebody who's more consistent. Somebody who is going to actually bring me the love that I actually need and want. What I'm also hearing too for you, Cancer, is be very careful about what you are prioritizing. Because anytime he comes around, you probably know, oh, I'm going to get laid. And you may be putting love and your heart on the back burner. And through law of attraction, now when he does it, now you're like, oh, he don't love me. All right? So be very careful about what it is that you're putting out into the universe. Love it. Worth waiting for. Worth waiting for, right? That to me again says once you have your whatever, your little rendezvous with the King of Wands, Get back into yourself. Get back into what it is that you want, desire, and crave. If you gonna cut his ass off, then cut him freaking off. And when you cut him off, because he gonna come back, when you cut him off, get back into the position of loving yourself and getting back out there and finding your true love. Passion, this is your Achilles heel. I also heard that some of you guys, okay, that's why you put all your eggs into one basket with this particular person, and he brings you to your knees, and then you get disappointed, because I kind of feel like for you, Cancer, whatever this King of Wands is bringing to the table, you don't feel like you're going to be able to get that from anybody else. So to an extent, a lot of you guys really do put up with this King of Wands bullshit, right? Because he's bringing something to the table that in your mind, you don't think that any other person is going to bring to the table. Boop. Healing family issues. Yeah. That to me always has to do with what relationships look like to you. Because your King of Wands may think that, booty call is a relationship. I mean, hell, y'all are relating sexually, right? But growing up, if you had a traditional view of a relationship, well, we date, we court, we get engaged, we get married. That's fine. But you and your King of Wands could be out of alignment. Okay, I'm just saying. Card at the bottom after I shuffled. Release your ex. This King of Wands is your ex. You got the King of Swords here. Now again, this could mean that, yeah, give this person who could be more compatible with you, give them an opportunity and stop letting the King of Wands cock block, pun intended. Okay? But again, that's up to you, Cancer, and your relationship and how you manage this King of Wands. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. If you're interested in a personal reading, again, contact details are below. Love you. Bye.